This is a police officer who's been in there for decades. Quote, "We're just going to go out and start slaughtering them effing N-words. I can't wait. God, I can't wait." The officer adding that a civil war is needed to, quote, and I quote him here, "wipe them off the effing map. That'll put them back about 4 or 5 generations." All 3 officers have now been fired for misconduct. The city's new police chief, Donnie Williams, making the announcement yesterday.
When I first learned of these conversations,
Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem, Yahweh Kakadash, I'm with Shashin, and I'm on a pull-up edition. More black nigger talk, rhetoric, more of your oppressor showing you every opportunity in every moment, every second of the day. You know what? I just don't get it. Jake's still out there marching, willing, putting his life on the line, doing all he can just to be equal with the crumbs on his oppressor's table. When will our people get it, man? You're never gonna be equal to this devil, man. And in a sense, when you think about it, in our reality, in our righteousness, why the hell would you even want to be equal with the devil, man? That's a mental illness that's plaguing our people, man. Our people aren't in their right mind. Hopefully this won't be a long lesson. Hopefully you brothers are edified. Salutations to all you IQ, pushing this word throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Shalom. Be ready for the Lord's coming. First Theologians, chapter 5, verse 4. But you brothers are not living in darkness, and so that day will not surprise you like a thief. You are all people who belong to the light. You belong to the day. We do not belong to the night or to darkness. This is a testament of the elect, belonging to the light and not belonging to darkness, not being surprised by the coming of the Lord. In that day, many will cry out, but it will be too late. Evil things will happen in these times. Do not become easily upset in your thinking or afraid. If you hear that the day of the Lord has already come now, these are for the false prophets, right? Saying that the day of the Lord has already came, all the Edomites are killed off, all the Israelites are no more. These are all the false prophets. Someone may say this in a prophecy or in a message, or you may read it in a letter that someone tells you came from us. Do not let any person fool you in any way. And you have a lot of people out here trying to fool you. You got Esau Edom's media trying to fool you. You have a lot of false prophets coming against the truth, trying to fool you. You got Christians out here trying to fool you. This is how you know evil things will happen in the day of the Lord. This is how you know that we're right here ticking at that last second. That day of the Lord will not come until the turning away from Yahweh happens. And in every possible way, 2/3 of our people, so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, have turned away from the Most High. They refuse to admit that they are the children of Israel. They rather believe that they're colors. They rather believe in plantation Christianity that was given to them from an oppressor. So they're expecting, in a sense, imagine this real quick. Our people are expecting the devil to give them half the truth. The devil lies about one thing, but then they expect him to give them the truth about another thing. Okay? This is all working in progress, a process to turn our people away from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. That's why they refused to turn back. That day of the Lord will not come until the turning away from Yahweh happens. And that day will not come until the man of evil appears. He belongs to hell. Just so you brothers need to catch up, I'm reading in 2 Theologians chapter 2, going into verse 4. He is against anything called Yahweh or anything that people worship. Okay? That meaning people that worship Yahweh. Okay? And the man of evil puts himself above anything called Yahweh or anything that people worship. And that man of evil even goes into Yahweh's temple and sits there. Then he says that he is God. He's in the temple. Our bodies are temples. Okay? When you go run around and you have false prophets that run around and claim to be prophets of the Most High, and they're just spewing out nothing but blasphemy and false rhetoric and just visions and giving you their own ideologies and their own doctrine, they're going off. They're sitting in the temple claiming that their words are from Yahweh. But clearly they're not, because they're leading you people to the slaughter. Okay? You have to get out of that slaughter. For real. The secret power of evil is already working in the world now. But there is one who is stopping that power, and he will continue to stop it until he is taken out of the way. Who is the one stopping the power of evil? Is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. Who is the one getting taken out the way? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil in the flesh. Yeah. Then that man of evil will appear, and the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah will kill him with the breath that comes from his mouth, and will destroy him with the glory of his coming. Okay, the breath that comes out your mouth is the wind. When you're speaking things into existence. Keep the faith. All praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, B'Shem Kakudash. Shalom.